Hey everyone, I'm Noah Comfort, and today I'll be doing vehicle integration of the Delta V0.1 rocket. What is vehicle integration, you ask? Vehicle integration is when I take things like the thrust vector control mount and flight computer and integrate them into the vehicle, just like it sounds. And I'm just basically going to start right now. There's no other way to segue into it. So yeah, I'm going to angle this camera so you can see my table here I'm working on. And the entire software side of Delta V0.1 has already been completed. The thrust vector control mount already works, and the software on the flight computer is already pre-running. So first, I'm going to start by putting in the flight computer. So first, it has its mounting bracket. There we go. So there's a little bracket in. It just has one. Oh yeah, and by the way, I already have the onboard camera on the rocket. And then here's the decal, Delta V0.1. So you can see there. Yeah, there you go. It's a bit better there. And here are the cutouts for the servos, thrust vector control servos. So I'll take off the nose cone first. And I'll basically just shove this in here. Okay. Alright. It's a little hard to do this part. It's probably one of the harder parts. Get it correctly positioned. And there we go. Okay. So now that's in, I'm gonna go ahead and fix the mount here. Okay, so now the mount is straight, mostly. Is that flint? Okay, there's the servo connector cables. Okay. Let me drag those cables back. There's 3. There's another one. Okay, there's like one more cable. Okay, I think that's all the cables. Just check. Might be one more. I think there's one more. Yeah. Okay. Then that should be all the cables. Yeah, that is. Okay. Okay. There's the battery cables. Let's get the black one out. Okay. There you go. So these are all the cables I need. No, it's flight computer a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now I have to put 2 cables back in because they got ripped out. Okay, there's GND, or ground. And then the other one goes to digital pin 12. Right there. Cable was a little bent. This jumper cable, I'm going to try to... Okay, I bent it back to position. Okay. There we go. all the cables are connected. Now I'm going to put in the thrust vector control mount. It's a little hard to get these servos connected. Okay, so here's the thrust vector control mount. These are servos that actuates the motor in different directions. And on the computer, the flight computer over here, it has a PID algorithm. That PID stands for proportional integral derivative, and it gets its orientation from the accelerometer and gyroscope inertial measurement unit in here, and then sends it to the servo so they know how much to move and how much to move the motor. So yeah. Okay, let's try to put this in here. Alright, have to align these servos with their cutouts. This is the hard part. Getting them aligned with their cutouts is crucial for correct performance of the thrust vector control mount. Okay, they're in, and now I'm going to connect these cables to the servos. Okay. Okay, so here's the right servo. This has to go to digital pin 12. Okay. Alright, connecting the digital pin cable. Now let's connect the 5-volt cable, which supplies power to the servos, and then the ground cable, which is negative. There. Okay. And 1 second, I'm going to get some blue tape. Take out this mic. Okay. Okay, put back on this mic. Okay, there we go. Now let's get some blue tape here and cut it. And I'm going to wrap it around these servo cables to make sure they don't disconnect in flight. There we go. Okay. So that's the first one done. And now the second one. Okay, so first servo cable. Okay, that's digital pin 11 on the IC2SP, and then that's 5-volt on the IC2SP, and then here is ground from the IC2SP. There we go. And let's cut a bit of blue tape again. There we go. And let's wrap these servo cables together. Okay, there we go. And now I have to stuff the ends of these servo cables back into the thrust vector control mount, since these will dangle around since they're too long right now. It's a tedious process. I try to wrap it along the sides so it doesn't interrupt any of the mechanical moving, or any of the mechanical systems. Okay, that's good there. Then I have to get the other one here. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to tape these cables along the side with some blue tape. Just a little bit. Let's do this so I don't like get in the way of anything and they stay in the same place. There's one done. And the other one. Okay. That actually looks like a bit too little. Let's cut another piece. And get off that piece. Then tip it on. There we go. And I'll use this extra piece for the other side. There we go. Okay. Then put the nose cone on. And there we go. I have an integrated vehicle. Delta V0.1 is fully integrated now. Let me connect the ground cable here. There we go. To the flight computer. And yeah, there it is. Let's rest on the side. Get this stuff out of the way. And yeah, there it is. So, yeah, here's the thrust vector control mount. Right there, as I showed you earlier, and then yeah, each of the servo cutouts, and the flight computer, right there. There we go, and the onboard camera right up here, recording in 1080p. So I'm planning to launch this vehicle before the end of October, and it's October 26th right now. Planning for a launch around October 30th, depending on when I get the launch pad done, the launch pad avionics. So yeah, that's Delta V0.1 integration. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream.